Welcome back to Factorio quick 4K science per minute with the help of TSM and the TSM outpost builder. Last time we were looking at purple science, and in particular we were trying to construct this area, and that's to get 12 beacons around the purple. I've had a bit of a rethink, and I think that we're just going to go back to this more limited number of beacons. It will mean we need 54, but we'll end up with 64. The reason I don't really want to push this is because this way we'll be loading from both sides on this platform, and we'll have another platform loading on both sides. If it's out of 48 machines that we need, one is a 2 times speed load and the other is only half the first one's load. So all of that out of the way, we'll just pick the slot up. Turn that off. And that means that a build kind of like this one is required. We're going to need normal filter inserters so that we can put more than one request or filter in the filter list. The stack filter inserters only have space for one, which is a little bit limiting. I'm not quite sure why that is the case, but it is the case. So we need to live with it. What we're going to do is, first of all, we will get rid of everything from including the rail from along here. And we will also then we will make a copy of all of this, not including the rail, including this guy. We're going to do that one again. Not that guy either. Now, hopefully, these are tileable. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then we should be able to rotate this around and apply from the other side. So that should be our standard 2 platforms, and then we should be able to make a copy of this slot. Actually, we can include all of this. Just don't want the very top part of that. And we will put this one, where are we? Right there. And that should be our purple science. Partly done. We still need rail across here. Still need all that. We still need this one to connect. Got that connecting. And this to one further over, buddy. Should work. Yes. That should work. Okay. Connect it here. Now, we are still missing the rail connections. Sorry, the rail, the steel pipe was, what is it called? The steel, the iron stick. We're still missing the iron stick. So we need an iron stick build to support this, and we need a output. A green circuit build somewhere. Where is that going actually? You are going to empty. It's a very long circle. I may have to find. And why are you going half full? Where have you just been? Oh, we've got inactivity here. Probably a problem. I still have inactivity in the green circuits. Don't really want that. Got to count. No. Should not be inactivity. Maybe I'm mistaken where it was going. Different part of the build that has inactivity by the iron plates. Be one of these. There you go, there's inactivity. Now, I don't want those inactivities. Or do I? Maybe I do. Oh, I think I do need those inactivities, sorry for all of that. Because it's loading and unloading, it kind of, yeah, a bit awkward. We do actually need those inactivities. All right, let's come over here then. I think we'll build this just down. The iron sticks. Oh, what are you? I am Groot. I am Groot. How long until you... 15 minutes. Maybe we just leave it alone, let it do its own thing, and come over here for a different build, the iron stick build. The iron stick should be the most simple build of all. It's just iron plate in and that's it. Sticks out, and lots of them. It's kind of sad that we need a train for this, but it's not going to travel particularly far, especially if I was to be able to give it a return to base kind of lap or something. You know, maybe if I did it up here and then had like a anti-clockwise return on it. Guess what I need to work out is how quickly are we going to go through the iron stick. So we need 14k per minute, just over. 47 machines if they're not sped up. Hmm. 85 machines if we put prod modules in them. I think we can get 10 around fairly easily. So we barely even need a single line of machines according to that to fill these up, which means we can get away with less than 10 modules. A single line, in other words. But can the machines unload fast enough? So we're basically needing to calculate here's a calculator. A stack inserter can move 27 items per second. There would be 16 of them, presumably. One for each wagon. 432 a second. By a minute. That is 25,000. We need to be able to move 14,000 iron sticks a minute. Looks like we can basically do double with a single stack inserter on each train, so I guess that's fine. That just means we need one single row of machines then. Okay, I think I will put them up here. A single row of machines. Takes a minute to refill, so I probably need 2 machines, but that's two trains, say, but that should be okay. Do I have something already in the base resembling this kind of build? Well, I'd say this, except this is far too many beacons and it's vaguely cheaty, so I don't want to do that. Is there any other basic up and down machine? Yes. This sort of thing here is kind of perfect. Yes, and these are actually the right way around for my purposes. So, yes, let's just make a copy of that. What's this? All these things could have further purposes, you never know. It's just blocking up my... Because I can always just remake what I need, right? We've lost half of that one, but that's okay, I think. So... PSA, maybe a bit closer to here, I don't really know. It doesn't matter too much as long as it has enough room. Actually, slightly closer to over here is probably a good idea. I don't think there's anything else I'm going to try and squeeze into this area. Let's try that. We get it all? Yes, we did. That direction is no good. Maybe I'll turn on my bots for this. It is a fairly simple thing that we're trying to build here. Okay, now you guys are actually building iron sticks. And you don't actually currently have your... Oh, it is asking for... No, wait a minute. Iron sticks can use... That's right. We want to use these ones, not the ones that we've got. I wonder if I can use the upgrade planner here. After is from these to these. Oh. Shouldn't affect machines that it can't affect, as in the beacons. Oh, there we go. We had them on us, so that's very good. Right. So, all we need now is the ability for an iron train to pull in and depart. Which we can set up at the top here. Oops, it's slightly too far, I think. Alright, there we go. That's the iron train. Now the iron stick train, on the other hand, as discussed, can come in this way, and we will down here. Turn you off. My bot's back. And find a way around these natural obstacles. How's this guy going? Is he going to order soon? 5 minutes, okay. We could refresh that if we wanted to, but really... Come on, bots, what are you doing? Happy now? Good. Actually, maybe I'll this as well. Okay, off you go. Right. Now, down here, we have to allow for an organized exit and enough room for trains to basically for trains to... No, I don't want that. That's the bit that I don't want. Almost impossible to select that piece right there. But we don't need that one piece. All right, fine. We need a place for the trains that have been loaded with purple science to wait. So that's why I need more than one exit here. I mean, it's possible that we need more than... Oh, this is all wrong. probably means that's on the wrong side. I'm going to guess, yeah, it needs to be on this side. Okay. And I'd like at least one more of these exits. Wrong sort of stop, but it is going to do the job. Nope, that is the right sort of stop. Okay. Can we just go back to where we were? Thank you. So that means that the ones that are exiting, the empty iron stick trains can come up here and run through here. Charge through here. Will they get to, say, roundabout here? Have I left enough room? Probably not. Doesn't look like it, does it? So let's do this from up above. There we go. There, oh, no, we didn't quite get it. I thought we... okay, so iron sticks, everything else. Time to get it built. I am Groot, 0 minutes. Is there anything else that we need before it fires up? How many... What, that 37's not going to do. Is there a logistics spot? Yes, there's a logistics spot that's slowly going to give me those. Never mind. Okay. Next on the hit list is to... Okay, this isn't fully covered yet. Let's make sure it is fully covered. There we go. I don't know how much of that it covered, but actuals. That appears to be an actual though. I am Groot. You seem to have a significant order there. Hopefully that's sufficient. We can now probably come up to... Oh, hang on. The other bit that I wanted to make sure happened was this lot. We need another supply station. Actually supply the rail if we're going to do that. And one that is not reliant upon. These are probably wrong. Not... but yes, they are. We'll come back and fix those. Okay, bots. Take it away. it's an awkward corner, never mind. We're missing some stuff. Train station here. Could actually be a normal train station. And then we could put a supply station immediately after it. I think that's what I want to do. And over here, of course, we do need a proper requester station. Which is simply going to be requesting iron ore. Iron Groot has completed. How's this going? There's quite a lot of this that doesn't appear to be covered. It'll be interesting to see if all of that gets done. We don't have an active radar down there, which is awkward as well. Let's make sure we get the signals right here. You're probably pointless at this point. Let's put one here. That one. Actually, you need to be a chain as well. Another chain, and get to here. We better have a proper signal for this stretch. That one pointless. Now, iron ore. We are actually counting all of those, so we just need some beacons. Lots of them, in fact. Maybe I'll raid I Am Groot, see if there's some spare there. No, I don't want you working. Not on that lot anyway. Do you have any spare beacons? No. No spare beacons. Oh. Alright. Well, in that case, what we should probably do is extend our... It's a long way to go with roboports. Especially when I can't even see if I have any. I do not have any. Okay. Kind of doubly awkward. Have a ghost reader. I could get a... I could work out how much I need. Except that none of that's covered, of course, by roboports. So I can't really do that very thing. I need some more roboports. What's my current logistics request for roboports? It doesn't seem to be quite sufficient. Let's boost that up to, say, 50. And then let us go and get some. Which means I basically want to get our train to come and service I Am Groot. I Am Groot. Add station, I Am Groot. That far. Route, wait until passenger present. And I'll have a sip of my coffee while we wait. Like we just needed to unload some copper at this point at the Make Everything, which obviously is quite busy. Where are we? A little bit of distance to get to us. These guys are done, according to them. There's a lot of... Why are these medium electric poles not... Are they not covered? No, they should be covered. You don't appear to have a whole lot of medium electric poles in your order. 102. No outstanding order. I think it must have been that certain of our robo ports only powered up after this guy was active, so we may have to kick him again. And Groot. Automatically going to bring us back here now. Did have a lot of poles. No, not so many. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll get the robo ports and I'll try and get the other part into the build queue. The easiest way of doing it rather than me trying to work out how many resources I need. By the time this guy has finished, suggestion. There's definitely parts of this network that are going to need a little bit of improvement. Number of trains that we can push through. I don't actually think it's this part that has the problem. It's more as we get back into the more central part. Along there, possibly. It keeps reminding me every time we go past that iron mine that there is actually an issue in terms of needing to move where the stations are for our mine on the spot system. In an organic field, it runs out, and some of the miners are no longer as effective as they once were. So, oh, I don't want cargo wagons. Where's cargo wagons? Oh, we get the stuff that we wanted. We've got 20. Oh well, never mind. Must have finished the load order. Yeah, it wasn't very many. Back to I am Groot. Of mining productivity 25 will finish anytime soon. How much tech is required on mining? 55k. We're only doing sort of over a minute. Don't appear to be doing any. Hey, what's wrong with our science? Science, They're all quiet. There's no yellow. There's no yellow because I'm completely missing copper. Completely missing copper for what reason? You've ordered, but it's just not coming. Show me copper. Show me copper. Says there's a copper on the way. There is. Oh, okay. There is a copper on the way, but there's a roadblock. And we've gone too far. We're coming back for another pass. Okay, we need to try and deal with this roadblock. Wherever it is. Here it is. Where are you going? You're trying to get into this one. This one is not quite loaded. Okay, we're just going to have to tell you to go to your supply station because you appear to be doing the blockage. They're almost full. Let some trains through. Yeah, this intersection is not best. So, are we now getting copper to the main base? Yeah, it's getting there. Here it is. Finally, so that will jump back into life. Okay, so now we do. So let's force this to go to I am Groot. I am Groot. And wait until passenger not present. We've got time to jump off. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This needs some work. Large areas. Like this one here. That's why that one's not moving. And I think we've got the same issue here. So I think we still have the opportunity to move these back a little bit though, to cover the bottom part of the mine. The mining site. Oh, we've got this issue over here as well. You can go back one more, so we'll have to probably do that. That's something else for us to sort out in the not too distant future. But at least we have our roboports now. Kind of want to get all the major constructions done, and then we can tweak things like the railway line, find a way to make it work once we're at that point. Sort of the strategy, I guess. Get out now. Put it away. You guys are not... What I want to do is go into map mode and see if there's actually holes. None of this is a hole. The radar hole. This needs coverage though. So let's make sure that our stacker into this module gets coverage. It's predominantly from this kind of point that it needs it. In fact, that would cover pretty much everything, I think. There is a little bit just there, maybe to make sure that one also gets covered. Put that there. Then we need one of those guys there. This, of course, is not especially efficient. But it's better than nothing. Does that cover everything? Yes. That should complete this build. So now we have the stacker out. This will get deconstructed soon. Yeah, none of this is getting built, so something like that will do. And I don't quite understand why you guys out. Need so many of these medium poles if there's no room for a substation, unfortunately, but that's the way of it. Okay, and down here as well. Okay, a quick manual lay should sort that out. You need one of these. You need a chain here. They all need chains coming in. This needs one of the direction. Okay, the rest of that should get sorted by an extra refresh of I Am Groot. This will get sorted. There's a few things we still need to do, I guess. This needs to be, well, it needs to be a different request to this one, that's for sure. We need to set up the requesters on these other stations. That should be in line with that. Yep. And that. Give them their stuff, their information. We probably need to set up some trains as well. But I think these slightly shorter episodes might be a little bit more manageable. So instead of sort of going to the hour and a half as I was with the first ones, I'm going to stop here and we will finish off this stuff in the next episode. So thanks for joining me. Finishing purple and doing blue probably in the next episode. Sounds like fun. Looking forward to seeing you then. Bye-bye for now.